Hi Aquarius, I hope you're doing well. This is going to be your March reading. And before I start with the reading, I hope you guys are staying safe. I hope your families are safe during this whole virus situation. Because, you know, my mom was being super dramatic about it for a while, actually, and I wasn't even listening to her. I was like, you know, but no, now it's getting serious, so I hope everybody's staying safe. Now, let's start with your March reading. Let's see what you guys can expect to happen in March. Aquarius, March 2020. What can Aquarius expect? Let's see. A little bit of everything here. Interesting. Okay. So, at the bottom of the deck, we have Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is a card has different meanings. Let's just put it that way. The first one would be a new beginning, but on the mental level. Not necessarily that a lot is changing around you, right? But you have a new beginning on the mental level where you see situations from a completely different perspective. Now, on the other hand, Ace of Swords could suggest that maybe you might receive an approval. A lot of times, for example, you know, you're applying for a loan, you're applying for this, you're applying for that, you're waiting, and then that approval comes to you on a piece of paper or an email, letter, you know, whatever it is. So that could be that as well. Okay, now the first card we have here is Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is a very slow, rational approach. This could be, for example, there is something that you've been waiting for, but it's tangible. Well, you know, this could be money you're waiting for. This could be, you know, some kind of a payment. Somebody owes you something. Maybe you're waiting to hear back from like an interview, you know. Knight of Pentacles is bringing you that, but a little bit slowly. So, for example, you are expecting it right at the beginning of March. You know, this could be a little bit of a delay, and it might be delivered to you a little bit later in the month, you know, because Knight of Pentacles is the slowest energy in tarot. Let's see, why is Knight of Pentacles here? I know this isn't the best news here, but at the same time, you know, you're patient for it, you continue waiting for it, and you will get it. Knight of Pentacles is still bringing you something, you know, it's not just up in the air. No, it's coming, just maybe a little bit later. So, or maybe the way it could play out, for example, you've been waiting for it for a very long time already, and now Knight of Pentacles finally gets there. You know, in the beginning of the month, like finally the situation unfolds. We do have the Empress, we do have Nine of Wands, we do have Six of Pentacles here. So what can this be? The Empress is new beginnings as well. You know, you did get your Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck, which would suggest new beginnings. You do have the Empress here. It's like more room to evolve, more room to shine. The Empress is almost, to me, sometimes, you know, kind of like, if I can associate it with something. For example, you know, you get a garden and it's empty and you're starting to plant flowers, you know, seeds for your stuff in your garden, right? So what does that mean? That you want something beautiful to grow there, something new, you know, something that's pleasing to an eye, something that makes you happy. So it's not necessarily the actual garden, right? It's just your future. You're trying to improve your future in a way. And the Empress, since it is a card of beauty, it is a card of creativity, it is a card of birth, of a new idea, of a child, of something new. So this, whatever this Knight of Pentacles is bringing your way, it's something nice, you know, it's something that can help your future. We do have Nine of Wands and we do have Six of Pentacles, which could suggest with Nine of Wands that you have been fighting for this thing for a long time. It could be that you've been waiting for this for a very long time and needing it, you know, battling for it, and now finally it's there. Again, it could play out, you know, that it might come to you a little bit later than the beginning of March. However, for those that have been waiting for a while, that have been feeling exhausted here with Nine of Wands, you could receive it very quickly. And this is something that was either owed to you, you know, Six of Pentacles, equal balance of give and take, getting what you wanted or getting what you were promised, right? It's fair. So if things things were working out in a very unfair way prior to this, they could finally unfold positively for you in the beginning of the month. And we also have Queen of Pentacles at the bottom here. Queen of Pentacles, of course, could be another person in your life, right? Somebody significant. For example, you know, Earth sign, of course, could be significant. Money could be significant. It could be a woman, like maybe a friend, an assistant, a helper, a paralegal, I don't know, a financial advisor, I don't know, somebody there by your side throughout you know, the month of March, a partner, right? But this can also suggest that these steps that are taken in the beginning of the month, they are towards your stability, they are towards your security. So the more you go into, I mean, the further into the month, the more stable the situation is becoming. And this is where, you know, that new beginning with Ace of Swords is coming up. Now, the next card we have here is Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords, there isn't much to say here. You know, it is stress. It is stress. It's a little bit of different energies here and there. You know, one day you could be feeling better, the other day you could be stressed out about something. So why is Nine of Swords here? What month goes by without stress? Like, honestly, for everyone. This could be about a commitment. Ooh. New beginnings too. I don't know, like a lot of people get stressed out about new beginnings because they're not quite ready for them yet. They don't know what to expect. You know, they're still going for those new beginnings, but they don't necessarily know if they're making the right decision, or if this is something that's going to be better for them, or is it going to be the same story that they're used to from their past. You know, there are different energies here because there is an Ace of Wands here, so another ace came up. You know, it is about some kind of a new step in your life. And with the Hierophant, it's probably, again, it could be commitment, right? Could be a romantic situation here that you're stressed out about. But it is about something new. It's about something passionate and something exciting, but you almost like are afraid to believe in it. And also the Hierophant, what else could it suggest? It could suggest career, you know, it could suggest family situation, whatever you are committed to 100%. Or at least 90%. Aquarius is a fixed sign, right? And of course it all depends on our charts, how we are as human beings. You know, just because you have fixed sun doesn't mean that you're stubborn. But at the same time, you know, this stubbornness could be here in regards to stepping into a new environment, you know, being afraid of something that you shouldn't be afraid of. Knight of Wands is here. It could be suggesting that maybe you're afraid that it's going to slip out of your sight, you know, sooner or later, because Knight of Wands is a very changeable energy. It's not something that lasts long. It lights up pretty fast, but it also burns out just as fast. So you could maybe feel like, you know, this is something that's not long lasting. Maybe this is just a spark, you know. For example, you are thinking about committing to a romantic partner, but you're afraid that they're going to take off, you know, you're afraid that they're going to leave, that it's not going to be a permanent situation with all your, you know, you're putting dedication into this, right? But you're not sure if the other party is doing the same thing. With Seven of Cups here also, this could be, for example, you committing to a certain thing, but at the same time having somewhat of a wandering eye. It doesn't have to be regarding romance. It could be regarding jobs, regarding some projects, you know, just general life. It's like you want to commit to something, you're almost there, but you realize how scary this commitment might be because there is no turning back, right? You're still considering other options, you're still looking at them, they all seem great, you don't know what exactly to choose here. But it could also just be an emotional roller coaster, mental roller coaster as well, with Nine of Swords when it comes down to some decisions, you know, and it's normal and it's fine. Now, the next card we have here, this is going like on like a third week of the month, Three of Cups. So Three of Cups here would suggest celebrations. It would suggest some kind of a happy environment. That's pretty funny because I'm meeting, I'm going with one Aquarius to see another Aquarius in Texas. And this is around the time when things are gonna be happening, you know, when we're all gonna be hanging out. So that's pretty funny, you know. It's funny how these spreads are working. And you know, I don't think of any, I swear to you, I do not think of anybody specific when I do these spreads, but when I start thinking about life and everything, I'm like, yeah, you know, this does resonate with my friend's situation. So why is Three of Cups here? It could be a reason to celebrate, it could be an actual celebration of something, you know, it could be meeting up with groups, meeting up with friends. Oh yeah. Oh, beautiful. What a nice spread here. We do have Eight of Pentacles, Three of Wands, and the Fool here. So, you know, the Fool does suggest new beginnings, the Fool suggests risk-taking, and the Fool also suggests leaving drama behind, leaving certain responsibilities behind, you know, not necessarily having to, you know, think too much into the seriousness of situations, just wanting to have a good time, right? Because Three of Cups is all about a good time. Three of Cups is all about celebration of some sort. And with Three of Wands and Eight of Pentacles, it's like you feel like you deserve it. You deserve to have some fun, or you deserve to, you know, to kind of remove those restrictions for a little bit, because you've been working hard anyway, you've been working very diligently on something, and you feel like you deserve a reward, and it's coming to you. Three of Wands. You know, this could be celebration of this new beginning that you might hesitate to take at first. You know, this could be a celebration of a new job, since Eight of Pentacles is there. Celebration of some kind of, you know, improvement. That's beautiful, beautiful. And even though, you know, with the Fool, we never know what's waiting for us, you know, we never know how that's going to turn out, but it's still a good thing. You know, we need it for experience, we need it for lessons, we need it to move forward. Because, you know, if we stay in the same place for years, how are we gonna evolve, you know? So that's wonderful. Now, towards the very end of the month, we do have the Moon card, so there could be uncertainties here and there. However, this Moon, I like it. You know, I like it in this tarot deck because it's different. I don't know if you can see, I don't know if it's going to let me focus on this card, I'm not sure. I think it's focusing, right? So we do have a cat, just a regular cat, looking at its reflection in the water, and in the reflection it's a panther, right? So what does that mean? That means that you are not quite seeing your full potential. It could add uncertainty to your life because you do not quite see what you can be all about, how much power you can really have, you know, or not can, but do have. You know, sometimes we're not self-confident enough. Sometimes we're not quite seeing the reality for what it is, you know, because of our insecurities, because of our past experiences. So why is the Moon here? What is this all about? Yep. You need more fun in your life, I think, honestly, because Five of Pentacles and Two of Wands here, you know, you're afraid to be left out in the cold. You're afraid that the situation may not turn out how you would like it to be. You know, you are afraid that you will be left with nothing. However, that Panther in the Moon card, this is you. This is something that is within you. This is the personality that's within you, the power that's within you, that needs to come to the surface eventually. You really need to, you know, take chances. You do need to take some bigger steps. With Two of Wands here, it's a card of planning. Yes, you can leave everything the way it is, right, with one wand, with the past. Or you can move forward with the second wand into the future, right? One of them is your past, one of them is your future. So I think you will be planning that. I think you will be planning to invest into new future, into something that is long-term, something that maybe you were afraid to invest into before. You're making serious, solid decisions here, okay? And they're positive for you. With Page of Cups here, it could be adding more fun into your life, or it could be doing something fun, mixing it up a little bit, not being so serious. You know, with Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck, of course, this could be somebody else, you know, but at the same time, I believe this is your energy. Fire, you know, adding more fire. We did start out with Queen of Pentacles at the bottom, right? That was your stability, your security. But Queen of Pentacles is very down to earth. She's kind of slow when it comes down to, you know, making moves. This one is not. This one charges forward. She acts on everything she wants. She's very self-confident. So I believe this month could be about building your self-confidence, recognizing your worth, recognizing your power, and using it for your benefit. Okay, I think it's a beautiful spread, guys. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.